Thanks for coming back from the break. We always get a lot from our Motivational Monday segments, and today will be no different.
Award-winning author Stacy Hawkins Adams is here to talk about how you should plan your fun this summer with some layered intentions and prosper as you play. Hi, Stacy. I love that so much.
Good morning.
Prosper as you play.
Exactly. You know, often we think of summer as downtime, but a lot of times we think of that for the children.
Yeah.
We're planning summer camps and vacations and fun activities and swimming for the kids. We often don't build ourselves in there other than leading them on the vacation or taking them on the vacation. But what if you played on purpose to allow yourself to prosper? You will prosper if you allow yourself to play.
Oh, I love that.
And it's so interesting because we always talk about how the weather is changing and we're ready, we're going outside, right? And then we don't necessarily plan for ourselves. It's a great point and a great reminder. So for those who might not be used to doing that, what recommendations do you have?
You know, I think you should think about, what do you like to do? Maybe even go back to your childhood. What are the things you enjoyed doing as a young child or as a teenager, as a young adult, before all of your responsibilities took over? For me, it's reading a book in one sitting. So I went on vacation a couple of weeks ago to the beach, and I took a book, and my only intention was ice cream, beach and sand, and finish this book. And I allowed myself to read that book. I finished it in 2 days. It was almost a 400-page novel. And often I don't allow myself to do that because I have other things to do, or I'm writing my own book, or I have, you know, responsibilities and day job things to do. So reading a book could be that. It could be taking a line dance class. I did some line dancing over the weekend. So think of the things that are fun for you. And the reason we talk about making it intentional over the summer is you can build it into your regular routine. Every week, maybe you want to finish a book or start a book, or maybe you want to take a class, an art class, or maybe you want to try pickleball. What are the things that you love doing that you can build in, but also some new things that you may want to try?
And it really is just about building in those pockets of self-care, because how can we take care of the rest of the world when we're not taking care of ourselves and finding that joy?
Exactly, and not feeling guilty about it. We've talked about that before as well.
I always have mama guilt.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, but also maybe just go back to your childhood. Last summer I was visiting New York, and I went into a quaint bookstore, and on the shelf they had a package of Jacks. Now, I don't even know if you all remember what Jacks are.
I played Jacks when I was a kid,
But
Stacey.
I played Jacks as a kid, and my eyes lit up. I bought the Jacks.
Okay.
And I have the Jacks at home, and I will pull them out every so often. And when my kids are home, my young adults, they're like, "Mom, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I am playing Jacks and having a ball."
Jacks, you know what?
Go back to childhood and literally allow yourself to have some fun.
Yeah.
Well, and when you think about childhood too, there are so many memories that many of us have back with our parents, our grandparents, in cities we may not live in anymore. So that could be a purposeful play as well, to make sure that you're revisiting those memories and doing some of those cool things that you used to love.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about revisiting the memories, then you get to tell the story of the memory. So you get to take your kids back to your childhood, which leads you down the path of talking about your grandparents and those traditions that you experienced as a child. And so now you're building a bond, a connection with those you love, because they get to know you in a different way.
I feel like today's segment is a culmination of so many that we've had about, you know, finding your inner child again, and finding that joy and self-care, because we really do have to be intentional about it. We are derailed by all of life happening each and every day, but this can really be the way to be grounded again and just really take care of yourself.
Yes, take care of it. It does improve your health for sure to take a few minutes to play, whatever that is for you. And even think about bringing it into work. We call it team building exercises. I know with a team that I work with at work every week, we have like a little round robin of, what's your favorite ice cream? What's your favorite color? We'll start meetings in that way, just to kind of bring the energy up, to connect us, but also to remind us that we're individuals with a story, and we bring those stories to work with us. And so how do we bring play as well?
Yeah, that's a great point, especially when you think about stuff that doesn't take much time. Playing Jacks, playing cards, you know, finding other people that you work with who share similar interests that might need some assistance finding a moment of play in their day as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when you find the time to play, you find the time to prosper.
I love that so much. I've heard of party with purpose. Now we have play and you will prosper, because I just think that if we think about it, if we are intentional about it, we'll start to do it each and every day. We'll do it each and every week and really take care of ourselves.
That's right. That's right. Self-care in a whole new way. Thanks for reminding us to play.
And prosper as we do it.
Thank you.
Well, we always appreciate when Stacy Hawkins Adams comes in. She offers weekly Motivational Monday emails. And if you're interested in subscribing, you can visit stacyhawkinsadams.com.